that we go slow on this in the graft cases. And in the sense where perhaps the accused aids in giving critical information that would lead, to unearthing of the network, as we have said, of corruption and all that. How important is it then that this kind of a deal also provides for witness protection, for the safety of such persons in cases where they provide critical information?
Well, I think it's a critical balance, because if you look at the Witness Protection Act, there is the Witness Protection Agency that is supposed to assess the threat, exposed to these witnesses, and even without plea bargaining, assure them of their safety.
Right.
Then you have the Whistleblowers Bill that, if enacted and finalized, is supposed to create an environment, a safe environment for people who may want to whistleblow. So already we have existing legal mechanisms that can assure witnesses, from cushion them from external interferences, threats, or intimidation to their lives and their family members. So when you're doing plea bargaining, well, it doesn't really benefit the witness as such, because we already have existing legal safeguards. Plea bargaining, in my view, benefits only the prosecution and the accused. So that's why I'm saying we need to broaden the discussion between the scope to cover public interest.
Which in such cases of graft, of course, the public interest really plays a key role. And how has this worked? Perhaps finally in other jurisdictions in the country? It may be still on that piloting phase. So how has plea bargaining perhaps been effective? To what extent has it been effective in other jurisdictions? Well,
I think plea bargaining is best used in the United States of America.
Right.
They use it a lot. I think 90% of their cases are subjected to plea bargaining arrangements, because then the way they look at their criminal justice system, and as I already said, they don't look at criminal justice system as outwardly set up to punish people. It's a negotiated settlement. So you go in, you serve your sentence, then you're out.
Right.
You get. In Kenya and much of Africa, it's a new concept, it's emerging, it has obvious benefits. I think what we need is a broader public participation, more engagement, even on these rules. See, now I'm raising some concerns concerning these rules. So if there's proper and maybe it's more structured public engagement, we may find in the long term that plea bargaining is the way to go. Actually, it is the way to go, because it's part of the criminal justice. We can't do without it. It saves time, it saves resources. It also assures the accused person that, and gives them an arrangement where they serve the shortest prison term, they return what they stole. The public is also happy, because after the plea bargaining, what follows up are measures for rehabilitation, so that we don't have cases of repeat offenders. And actually, if you're a repeat offender, the lesser the chances that you should be subjected to plea bargaining. Right. I think so.
And of course, this is what led to its introduction in the first place, that we are not just looking at a punitive system, but also a rehabilitative system.
Exactly.
Right. Many thanks, Steve Ogola, advocate of the High Court, speaking to us here on KTN News Center.